Good morning. Happy Friday. Hello. Hi guys. This is I'm talking to Instagram too. This dual streaming thing's fun. um I'm just really excited to be here today because we're going to do something a little different and a little fun. So this is going to be just kind of a little bit of a different fitness Friday for all of you watching. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Jen Luddington. I am a fitness and weight loss guru, and I've been doing this for about 13 years. So I've been a personal trainer, gym owner, yoga studio owner, nutrition bar company owner, and trained over 1,000 clients in my career, if you can believe that. It's pretty wild. So I'm here to just talk to you guys this morning and just have some fun with you. So a lot of times people ask me about different products I use. They ask me about different things that I use for, treats on the go, food on the go. They also ask me about just beauty products too. So I wanted to share with you guys a few of my healthy favorite things and maybe some things that are not quite so healthy, but I still love. And so hopefully this is beneficial to you guys. And if you like this, let me know. And I'll start incorporating this a little bit more so you kind of know a day in the life of, hi guys. Hi, Kathy. Good morning, Jamie. If you guys have questions about some products, post them here. Let me know. And I can try to tell you a little bit about it. So let's dive in. You guys ready? Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you is some food products. So I love, love, love this first product so much, and it's not very known, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because it's something that goes on just about every single time I make any vegetables in my house. I use this stuff. So actually it's two things, but the first thing I use is this. So can you guys see this on Instagram? So it's Bragg's Nutritional Yeast Seasoning. It sounds super funky and weird, but let me tell you guys, hi Molly, good morning. This stuff is rad. Okay, so if you have a plant-based diet, even if you don't have a plant-based diet and you do eat meat, I tend to go pescatarian most of the time, but this for me is great because it adds 5 grams of protein to just about anything you put it on. You can barely taste it, but what it also does is it gives you tons of B vitamins. There's more B vitamins in this than just about anything I can find. And it's a great way to get extra B vitamins into your system. And if you're a vegetarian or if you're a plant-based person, or if you just don't eat a lot of meat, this is a great way to get a replacement of those B vitamins. So I love it. It's free of everything crappy, no gluten. It's very low sodium, and it's a great addition to veggies. It tastes pretty good. And then I mix it with this. So I spray this on my veggies. So good. You guys ever had the Bragg's Amino? Hi, Molly. If you guys have ever had the Bragg's Amino, this stuff's rad. So I use it for, it's like a soy sauce alternative, but it gives kind of that, just savory, yummy taste. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Mary. To just about everything without any calories, and it tastes phenomenal. It doesn't have any fat, doesn't have a lot of sodium. It's just a really yummy addition to any kind of veggie you're making. So grab this. It's definitely worth it. Can you guys see that? I love it. It's such good stuff. Okay, so those are 2 things that I add on my veggies to make them taste super yummy, and even my kids love them. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that not a lot of people know to do, but I do it frequently, and I use a lot of fermented food. See this sauerkraut? Does anybody love sauerkraut like me? Is that weird? I don't know, some people, I think our culture in America, we don't eat sauerkraut a lot. I love sauerkraut, so it's that savory feeling, and I love it. And so I add a lot of fermented food because it really helps my gut health and the gut biome, which we can talk about in another Fitness Friday, but I won't go into today. But if you're not getting a lot of probiotics and you want something that's really easy to digest and will help your overall gut health, meaning your overall health period, try some sauerkraut. Put it on some food. It's really good. So there's some tips for you, something that I try to do every day. You can eat a bowl full. I can too, Molly. I have this weird addiction to sauerkraut. I love it. But I'm not the only one. Okay, next thing I want to share with you guys is this amazing yogurt. So I do dairy, but I'm really careful of the dairy that I eat. But this stuff, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this? Okay, this is a plain unsweetened almond milk-based yogurt with tons of probiotics. So probiotics, again, you got to have them, you guys. It's going to really help you regulate your gut health and get that gut biome healthy. This is a great way to get it, and it tastes delicious. It's super rich and creamy, and it's not too much more expensive than your regular Greek yogurt you'll find in the store. What I really like about it, I don't know if you guys can see, gosh, can you see this label? Not really with my light, but you see that sugar? 1. Woo! See that protein? 4. Yes. Like that's what we want, right? So a great way to enjoy this that I do is actually mix it with a little bit of my vegan protein powder, pop some cashews on top, and it's delicious. Or even some chia seeds, maybe some coconut flakes, unsweetened. Fantastic. Won't spike your insulin. Great way to start your morning with lots of protein, good source of fat, keep you fuller longer. Great, great product. Love it. Okay, I'm going to keep moving so we can go through a lot because I have a lot. This is the next one. So this is crazy. Have you guys seen these chia pods? So grab and go food. Talk about an amazing product. So, I mean, it has less than 5 grams of sugar. You guys see these on Insta? I love these guys. Good, healthy omega-3s. So good source of fat for your brain health and to get you going in the morning. It's a great way to like maybe have a snack if you, mid-morning if you need to pick me up. My daughter loves these. And I actually mix these with, again, a little bit more protein powder because I like a lot of protein in my breakfast. So this is a great thing to do on the go. And if you're kind of into the keto thing and you're vegan and it's hard for you to get kind of a good vegan keto diet, this is a great product for you to try. So I love it. Okay. So hopefully you guys have seen these. If you haven't, they're amazing and they're pretty inexpensive and they can go in your fridge and you can take them to work with you, whatever you need to do, but they're super yummy. And again, my daughter even likes them. So, okay. So those are some of the products that I use. I'm going to just keep going because I love this stuff and I love sharing some things that help me and hopefully they help you. So have you guys tried any of these products? Are these familiar to any of you guys out there? Let me know if they are, if you've tried them before. Okay, so let's, I don't see anybody that has, but let's keep going because there's a few other things I really want to dive into. So let's talk about protein bars. So this is a sticky situation because I'm not a huge fan of them. I did have a protein bar company at one time, but my protein bars were rad. I'm just saying, if you're a fan of Fit Fuel, or if you guys have ever had Fit Fuel bars, my Boise peeps here in Idaho know it well. I used to have a cult following for especially the coconut cookie flavor, but I was super particular about what went in my protein bars. So I knew that I was making them, with a lot of integrity. And so that's why I promoted them and made them. But I found a few bars that I'm okay with. One I really, really enjoy. It's not the best option. I don't think it has a lot of it's got a lot of stuff in it. So there's maltol in it. And there's some other things, but once in a while I find it okay. And it's these Think Thin bars. Oops, upside down. These Think Thin bars. So the reason I like them is because they have a good amount of fat that's healthy fat. They also have a good amount of protein. So I like them a lot. There's 20 grams of protein here, and it can really keep you satisfied for a while. I think of it more as a treat though. Even though it is low sugar because of the sugar alcohols, it's not something I would eat every day, but it is something that if you're in a bind, in a pinch, you can definitely take this on the road with you and get that fix without really spiking your insulin. Oh, you're welcome. So hopefully that helps you guys. The other one that I found recently is this Oat Mega, which is a gluten-free, non-GMO. It has 7 grams of fiber, and it actually tastes good. And I really like this because it has omega-3s in it, and it's because it'll help with that anti-inflammation or anti-inflammatory. So I really like this too because they actually add extra omega-3s to it. So it kind of helps us keep that balance of omega-3 and 6s in our diet. And I really like this because it only has 5 grams of sugar. So again, I'm trying to keep the sugar low. And what I also like about it is the fiber is higher than the sugar, which is great for the glycemic index. So it keeps that insulin spike a little bit lower. Does that make sense? So this is another good bar that I would probably consider giving even my kids. So it has lots of DHA and EPA, so it has good omegas in it. So here's that bar. And I got it at Natural Grocers, so you could probably get it at any natural food store. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to keep going. We're at 9 minutes. I have about, 8 minutes left. Okay, so another thing that I love that actually one of my clients turned me on to, Molly, and this is coconut manna. If this is helpful, you guys, will you let me know? Give me a thumbs up. Talk to me. Let me know you're liking what I'm sharing. This stuff is amazing. I'm cooking with it now. I'm putting it in my coffee. I'm using it for my baked goods. It's delicious. And again, it's got a coconut oil base. So you can actually spread it on, and another member of our tribe here, her name's Kate, she told me to put it on sweet potato toast, which is phenomenal, but I swear I could just eat it out of the jar. So if you have never had this, it's like life-changing. It's great for your skin. Eating this every day, it's fat burning. It's a great way to get a good quality fat in your diet. Helps your hair, skin, and nails, and everything else in between. So pick this up. It's about $9 at Natural Grocers. I think you can get it cheaper at Costco or even on Amazon. So just so you know. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. So another thing that I use a lot of is this stuff. And if you guys saw my cheesecake recipe recently, see the monk fruit? I actually use the monk fruit sweetener in my cheesecake recipe so that it was sugar-free and keto. And if you haven't seen it, or if you need my cheesecake recipe, you should get on my newsletter because I'm going to put it in the newsletter this week on Sunday. So it's a great recipe, but this stuff is amazing. It has no sugar in it, so it won't spike your insulin, and it's all natural. So I really like these. I also stick them in my coffee or just to sweeten something up like tea if I want to, and I really like the monk fruit. So I kind of use a combination of this and stevia. It just kind of depends. Sometimes stevia leaves an aftertaste, and I find that this doesn't. So just a way to sweeten your food without any sugar. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. So a few more things in the food category, and then I'm going to move on. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. It helps me know that it's landing with you, and this is helping. So thank you. Okay, so next thing. I sometimes get snacky. I don't recommend snacking all the time, but sometimes I just want that crunch, you know, like you want a chip. But check it out. Have you guys seen these? Who's seen these? I'm not kidding. I don't understand how I can't eat a whole bag. Sometimes I have to remove them from my house because this is so good. So these spicy ones are called Go Raw, and they're sprouted flax snacks. So again, tons of omega-3s, which is great for you and what you want to get more of, but they're raw. And the ingredients are insane. Like, you guys, this has 5 grams of fiber, 1 sugar, and 5 grams of protein. That's amazing. Like, what a great food choice. And it's totally raw and natural. So if you're looking for something that's snacky and actually tastes good, it doesn't taste like cardboard, like a rice cake. Ugh. This is really, really good. So I dip this in my mother-in-law's famous hummus recipe that if you're in my community, you've probably seen me push a lot because it's the best hummus recipe I've ever had. And I love these dipped in the hummus. And actually my kids do too. So like there are ways to get around that snacky feeling and not feeling like you're having to go to potato chip and actually doing something good for your body. So this is great. Great. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the follow yesterday. This is great stuff. So grab some of these. I got these at Natural Grocers again, and they're delicious. I mean, they're really yummy. So this is another one of my favorites. Okay, so let's do something I wanted to share with you guys too. I'm really into, if I'm going to do stuff, I don't eat a lot of gluten. I just don't. I try not to do gluten-free stuff because I just try to eat real food. But when I want to bake or create something sweet, even for my family, I use this coconut flour. You guys seen this? This stuff's amazing. So the reason I use this is, again, it's just, it has tons of fiber in it, no sugar, and it's gluten-free. I really like it because my kid, one of my children, Lainey, she has an allergy, so she can't use almond-based products. So there's a lot of almond-based flours out there. And those are great to use also, but I just don't use them in our house. We use the coconut base, and I really like it because it's sweeter. It gives your baked goods an even sweeter kind of texture. So if you're looking to kind of make some sugar-free treats or something like that, this is a great base instead of a regular flour. Again, that coconut flour, it tastes sweeter. It has a lot of fiber in it, which I like. So hopefully you guys have tried this, and if you haven't, you should pick it up. And I used this in my cheesecake recipe. So if you guys don't have my cheesecake recipe, didn't see it on Insta, head on over to if you're on Instagram, you can go to my link in my bio and you can get on my newsletter. And then you guys, if you haven't signed up for my newsletter in my tribe here on Facebook, you can. I'll pop the link here too, because I'm going to put that recipe in this week's newsletter. It's really good. Even my husband liked it, and he's like a sugar fanatic. Okay, so now to my favorite treat. I have an addiction. Maybe not a full-on addiction, but slightly close to that for chocolate-covered almonds. I do. I love them. I love dark chocolate covered almonds. Have you guys seen these? You guys seen these on Insta? Oh God, they're so good. Okay, so they're dark chocolate cocoa covered almonds. These are my favorite. I love them. And so the reason I like them is because they have less sugar than a traditional, what you'll find at the store. So if you can eat 15 of these. 15. That's a pretty good amount, right? And it only has 5 grams of sugar. Like, that's awesome. So when I treat myself, I really don't deny myself. If I want something, I eat it, and I don't feel guilty about it at all. And if I really want it, I eat these. I really love this chocolate. It's really good. I'm sure there's probably dark chocolate that might be healthier for you, but these are so good. So if you haven't seen these, pick these up. Because again, you can eat 15 almonds, and that's a big handful. Like, it even overflows in my hand, and it's only 5 to 6 grams of sugar. And then you also get, what's nice about it is there's some protein in here too. And you're getting the almond, which, kind of slows the digestion. And so it doesn't have a good insulin spike like some of the other chocolate does. So it's really yummy. So try these. You guys are so good. Hi, Lon. Good morning. Really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to try to get out of the food. Well, I've got one more thing to share food-wise. So something that I do every night, and it's really great for your digestion. I don't know if you guys drink herbal tea, but I try never to eat after dinner. It's kind of my hard fast rule. I mean, sometimes there's times where I do and I have a snack or something like that, but very rarely, and it's only if I really want it. And that's just that meal timing thing that I'm big on. So one of the things that I do a lot of is peppermint tea. It really helps with my digestion. And I drink it all night long in the winter. I mean, I just love it. And so I do this a lot. And this peppermint tea is one of my favorites. And it's caffeine free, and I drink it all night long, and it's just yummy, and it helps my stomach feel good after eating my dinner, and it just helps aid in digestion. So a really good thing to do is to grab your peppermint tea. So if you guys aren't doing that, and this also won't spike any insulin in your system. So sometimes people do herbal tea, and they're those sweet herbal teas. Those are great and they're yummy. But when you do that, sometimes there is an insulin spike and an insulin release related to that. So just be careful. Even though it says 0 calories and all that, if you're trying to avoid that insulin spike after a certain time of day, or if you're doing an intermittent fast, that will ruin your fast, just so you know. Okay. All right. So just a little tip. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to actually go into one of my favorite products, and my friend Megan McCann, Lon, we know Megan, she sells a product called Herbalife, and I'm not like a huge, I try to keep everything pretty simple, but I really like this product from Herbalife. It's one of the ones that I really enjoy, and it's the Collagen, and it's a collagen beauty booster, it's called, but I really love it. It's got tons of biotin in it. It also has iodine, sodium, collagen, and it's low in carbohydrates. And it has also vitamin A, C, and E, which are great for your skin. So, and those are huge antioxidants. So I take this, I do this every day. I take this with one of my meals, and I do it hard and fast. It's a hard fast rule for me now. I just started taking it probably about 2 months ago, but I really love it. So it's almost out. She ordered me some more. So this is the collagen product that I take by Herbalife. It's just my preference. And it tastes good. It tastes kind of lemony and strawberry. So it's really yummy. Okay, it doesn't have any artificial stuff in it either, which I like. Okay, so that's kind of food stuff. Oh yeah, I have one more thing to share with you guys about digestion. So I'm big on that, because if your body's not able to digest food, it's not doing any good, right? So if you're eating food that's healthy, that's great. But if your body's not able to process it, that's hard. So you've got to make sure your body can break down the food that you're eating so that it can be healthy for you. So this is another thing I use. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see if I can put it over here. Instagram, it's called Healthy Bitters. It's Urban Moonshine. Oh, there it goes. So it's a company called Herbal Moonshine. It's an herbal apothecary, and they're healthy bitters. So these aid in the digestion of your food. They help create actually more bile in your stomach to prepare your stomach to actually digest food better. So I take this about 10 minutes before I eat, and then I eat my food, especially if I'm eating a big meal, or especially if I'm eating a meal that's probably like higher in carbohydrates and has a higher insulin spike. This will actually help you digest that better so that you don't have that rise in that glycemic index. So this is a really good product, and I love it so much. You can get this on Amazon now or at Thrive Market. My friend Katie Hosick, she owns Vital Energy Holistic Market. She used to sell this. She doesn't anymore, but I used to get this from her. But now I get it from Amazon or Thrive. So it's really, really good way to, help your body digest food. It's also really good for your liver. So good product, really, really good product. I can't live without it now. It goes everywhere with me. This little tiny bottle tincture, and it has a little squeeze top. Now I'm gonna warn you, it doesn't taste great, but it works. Okay, let's move on. So I know this is a funny thing to talk about, but I really want to share with you guys some of my favorite hair, skin, and beauty products, because I think that's really important. What goes on our skin and our hair and all that matters. So, and even our cleaning products. So I've got 3 things I want to share with you for kind of beauty products. And then I also want to share with you a few things one thing I'm reading right now, and then another thing about my cleaning products. So let's talk about face, skin. I use this. This is an Idaho, actually, doctor who came up with this product called Almonds. I love this stuff. So I was introduced to this from my friend Bobby Bullock, and she is a nurse practitioner, but an esthetician. Also, she practices in Boise, Idaho, and she got me on this product, and I love it. I have actually used their whole line now. So I really, really love this product. It's all natural, and it's just amazing. And so I like that it's local also from Idaho. So here's to this. So if you guys haven't checked this out, you can get it from Bobby Bullock in Boise. If you're in Boise, if not, you can get on her website, or you can get it from Epion's. Great product. I use everything they make now. Okay, next thing, my friend Trinity. I've known her from high school, and she started selling this multi-level marketing product called Monet, or I think that's how you say it, Monat. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has changed my hair. Like, seriously, I love this. It's all organic. It's vegan. I love this product. It's not tested on animals. They don't have any toxic ingredients in it. So I really like that. There's no parabens, no sulfates. Same with Epion's, obviously. So all of that kind of can trigger our hormones, and well, that's a whole nother topic. But when you're putting all that in your system, whether it's on your hair, your skin, and your cleaning products, it can start to change your hormones. So I use this product. It's the smoothing shampoo. There's also a conditioner I use. I also use their styling products now because I love this. And she got me into it. And I was kind of like, I don't want to try a multi-level product, because sometimes I poo-poo on that, which I probably shouldn't. But this is a great product. I love it. So my favorite now. And so thanks, Trent, for turning me on to it. Oh, my husband's in the background. Did you guys see him? Okay, so the next thing I'll talk to you guys about before I get into my cleaning product is this Idaho product called, it's from Gold, so you can see how much I use it. It's from Golden Bee Soap Company, and it's an Idaho product here, another local product. This lady's amazing. So this is an actual pumpkin scrub. I use all of their stuff, their body lotion now. I use all of it. And the reason I love it is because she uses all natural ingredients, and she makes it herself. And I just really love supporting that. I really love supporting small business, but I love supporting people that are doing good things for the environment also. So this is my favorite scrub. It's pumpkin spice, and I love it. And she makes it all year long, and I just love it. And this actual color is from actual pumpkin. It's not an artificial color. So this is another product I love. Again, that's Golden Bee Luxury Soap Company, and they're out of Idaho. They're actually right in Haley, and I just love her stuff. Okay, so 2 more things, and then I'll finish up. I promise I'm over my 20 minutes. I love this Meyers stuff, you guys. Do you guys use this Mrs. Meyers? I love this stuff. I use it for everything now. I use the cleaner, I use the dish soap, I use the hand soap. I just love it, and it's safe for to be around kids. It's totally organic. It doesn't have any parabens again. And I just really like this a lot. I feel good about it, using it around my kids and my animals. So this is something that I love the smell. They're really natural, earthy smells, and I love it. So if you haven't checked it out, try to replace maybe your cleaning products with this. I also use vinegar, apple cider vinegar, to clean with a lot also. But this is another favorite of mine. Okay. One more thing, I promise I'll be done. So let me get it out. And I know this is about my healthy things, but I also think that managing your mind keeps us healthy, right? It all starts with how we're managing our mind. So I always try to challenge myself, and I love to, I haven't been great about reading lately, but I really try to make sure I'm reading a book all the time. And right now I'm finishing this High Performance Habits by Brendan Burchard. I just love this guy. I mean, I just do. He's got such a positive, optimistic outlook, and it helps me manage my mind for the day. So I try to just read a little bit in the morning. I know people like to read at night, but sometimes I think it's really good to start your morning routine with some really positive affirmations and some words of encouragement from people that, have gotten it, and they have a positive outlook and an optimistic outlook on life, because honestly, we all need that. So if you can start your day with something like that, whatever speaks to you, I think it's really important. And this speaks to me. And I think this is one of the key things that keeps you healthy is managing the mind. And so I really love Brendan. I think he's an amazing person, but I also love what he teaches. So again, this is what I'm reading right now. I'd love to know what you guys are reading right now. If you are reading something amazing that is helping your mindset and keeping you in a positive, optimistic space, I'd love to know about it because I think that's really important. So last thing, and then I'll go. I know this is long today. There is a beauty in supporting other small businesses, right? So I want to share with you what I have on my neck. You guys see this? So this is a piece from an artist here in Idaho again. Her name is Geo Handy. And she created this. She created one for me and one for my husband. And if you guys look at it close, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a full moon. And then it's in the shape of California. And it's also got the mountains in the back, but if you touch it, it's raised. It's made out of deer antler that she collects in Idaho wild. And then this represents the waves. So in my life, for me, I was born in California and I love it, but I love Idaho. And so my husband got this made for me because we met on a full moon, and we have a lot of kind of just personal things that are special to us about full moon and its energy. So he's got the full moon here for me, and then the waves from California because I'm a beach girl, and then the mountains of Idaho because I love it all. I love the mountains. They're magical, and I love the beach. It's just really cleansing for me. And the full moon is just full of energy. So these things right here are really important to me. So she makes them custom, and she actually gets shed antlers from Idaho in the mountains, and she makes these pieces. My husband has one that's in the shape of Idaho with a full moon on it. So we just have our own our beautiful artistic jewelry that we wear. So if you're interested in that, I'll put her link here too. I'm actually going to put a bunch of links here because I think it's important to support other people. And I think it's important to share when we love something and we know it is making an impact. And so these things help me, and I hope that they can help you. So I'll put some of the local Idaho links here for you guys so that if there's something that you're drawn to, you can get it. And it's not helping me at all. I'm not like promoting it at all. I'm just doing it because I love it. And so I don't get anything out of it is what I'm trying to say. I'm just giving to you guys. Okay, so last thing before I close is if you're in Boise this weekend, I'm doing a pop-up meetup, a movement meetup, which means that I'm meeting in my community to connect and to move together. And we're doing that at 4 o'clock this Sunday. So Sunday the 24th at 4 p.m. And if you want to come and join me, I would love to have you. It's open to all ages. If you can I'll pop the link here for you to register. I ask you to register so I know who to expect. And it's free. And then I'll pop that link here just so that you can come and visit with me and talk to me. I'll answer questions. I always do Q&As. And we just connect and we meet. I think that connection is key. And I think connection is what we're missing a lot of in this world. And so I try to do that as much as possible with my community. So if you're in Boise, come join me, hang out with me. Let's hike together. Let's move. Let's talk. Let's connect. Let's share. Let's share each other's energy. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. And one more thing, if you have a new name for Fitness Friday, I think it's kind of cliche and I'm trying to change it. We've got one Freedom Friday. Someone decided that was a good one. So if you have other ones, let me know what you have ideas about, and I'd love to hear them. So I'd love to hear what books you're reading. I'd love to know if these products are helping you, and then I would really love to see you. I'd really love to see you on Sunday. So come join me. Okay. Bye. Have a great, great weekend.